www.wegetYouPaid.com.
Securities offered through Avantax Advisory Services, member FINRA and SIPC. Insurance services offered through Avantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through an Avantax affiliated agency.
This program is furnished by Ready, Set, Go Beyond.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Securities offered through Avantax Advisory Services, member FINRA and SIPC. Insurance services offered through Avantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through an Avantax affiliated agency.
Are you ready to go beyond? Welcome to my show, Go Beyond. I'm your host, Jordana Foster. Each week, I will be showing you how to go beyond your limiting beliefs to take you and your business to the next level. If you're ready to redefine, recommit, reset, and re-engage yourself, this is the time, this is the place, Go Beyond. Well, good evening. It's Tuesday night, and you know what that means, right? It's the Go Beyond show night, and I'm your host, Jordana Foster. As a mindset coach and business strategist and leadership communication trainer and motivational speaker, I am passionate about helping businesses and business professionals and organizations to get out of their own way, to get unstuck, and to really discover what it is. And there are many things that are holding us back from achieving the goals that we have for our life and business. How do I do that? Through virtual mindset shift workshops and leadership and communication trainings, diversity and inclusion trainings, and corporate training programs designed for business professionals and teams that are serious about their growth, their development, moving from where they are right now to where they want to be to get the optimal results that they desire and they deserve. You know, now more than ever, having a thinking partner, an accountability partner, a business coach to help guide you through these uncharted waters that we are still experiencing now, right, is so vital. To help you think not only creatively, but strategically. It is not a luxury anymore to have a business coach, a mentor. It is a necessity, and I assure you, it is a game changer. So if you are ready, and I mean really ready, to take things to the next level, to take yourself and your team and your business to the next level, contact me for a complimentary discovery session at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and message me on Facebook at readysetgobeyond, or contact me on my website at johnmaxwellgroup.com/Jordana Foster, as well as having your business have a 45-minute complimentary lunch and learn. Keep me in mind because you really want to go beyond your limitations and expectations. So if you want to grow your business, I want you to remember that you need to grow yourself first. It's time for you to step up, show up, and never give up. It's time for you to go beyond. So I'm absolutely thrilled. It is such a pleasure to welcome my incredible guest tonight. My new Go Beyond show sponsor, Matthew Botkin. Matthew is president and CEO, hey there, of Building Financial Solutions, which is a private wealth management firm that specializes in investments. Listen to this list. They specialize in investments, inheritances, retirement, annuities, estate planning, and insurance. Keep them in mind. Keep Matthew in mind for all of those. It is so important, and you're going to hear why he is your go-to. So welcome, Matt, to the Go Beyond show. I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here tonight. We've been talking about this for a long time. Welcome to the show.
We sure have. Thank you so much, Jordana, for having me here.
Absolutely a pleasure. I'm so excited for you to share your knowledge and expertise with everyone. So we have so much to talk about, so why don't we get started, okay? So, Matt, you wear so many hats, and you have so many impressive credentials. Could you please share with us, with the viewers and the listeners here, why did you pursue all of those credentials and certifications? Why was that important to you? Because it's going to be very important to the potential clients and the existing clients that you have as well.
Sure. So a little quick background. I am a CPA, a certified public accountant. I'm a lawyer, and I'm a certified financial planner. And as well as I'm a licensed investment professional, and we handle some insurance as well. And so the reason we spend so much time getting the education and the licenses is because we felt it was really important to acquire knowledge and to build credibility with people that we work with. Because when we're working with people for different projects and different things, having this level of knowledge I felt was critical to connecting with clients.
And I would like for you just to take that a step further, because that credibility that you have, it's not only your credentials. I mean, you have gone above and beyond with your certifications. It's pretty incredible. And you had said something the other day when we were talking before the show. You are one of very few in this state who have all the credentials that you do. Isn't that true?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I'd be surprised if I were to run into another professional, a financial wealth advisor, wealth firm, for a single person that has the CFP, the CPA, and the law. I call that the trifecta.
I would call it a trifecta as well. And that's just as we're going into how people are getting to know you, the know, like, and trust, the credibility factor. This is so important when it comes to our finances and really establishing the relationship that you do with your clients is really exceptional. And so that's why I encourage everybody who's listening to really get to know you better. That's what this is so much about, unpacking not only your credentials but who you are as a person, because you're pretty phenomenal. So speaking of what you do, and not just your incredible and impressive credentials, you're very passionate about what you do for a living. And I believe, and I know you do too, that it is so essential to bring that to what you do. And being so passionate about being a wealth advisor and being all of those things that you talked about, why is that so important to you to be so passionate about what you do for a living and how you help people?
Why is that important? Well, first of all, I found my calling. We as humans strive to find our passion and find something that we love to do so that we can enjoy our lives, we can enjoy lives with others. And when you really find the right career and the right path, not only do you improve your life, but you improve the life and transform the lives of others. And when you find something that transforms the life of others, it tends to turn into passion, and you get such, not just you, but together, you get such satisfaction between you and the client. It's almost impossible to describe the relationship that gets developed.
Absolutely. And I will also say, when you speak to your clients, when you're having conversations, when you talk about what you do, when you educate, which we're going to talk about in a minute, which is the perfect segue, you are all about adding value. You are all about the educational piece, and that's where that passion comes through, which I think really is a huge differentiator for what you do and how well you do it. So this is my next question for you. The educational piece, it's the perfect segue, the educational piece of your financial advising and investing is extremely important to you, and I know that it is, which I find, and I think a lot of your clients and a lot of the people who are listening and watching will find very refreshing. And anyone that knows you knows that you are extremely committed to helping people, helping your clients understand finance through education, right? Why is that educational component? I would really like for you to share, go into detail, because this is a key piece of, again, what differentiates you, what separates you from so many other wealth advisors and all of the other things that you have to offer with building financial solutions.
Yeah, so, we believe, and I believe, that education is a fundamental part of our being. It goes to the core of who we are. If you think about your childhood and growing up, you spent time being educated, and education continues. It's an ongoing, lifelong process. And so we have found that by teaching and educating others with this fundamental principle, we're able to build a relationship in a way that is unique, because we spend time with our clients and we spend time educating and teaching others in a way that helps them understand what it is we're doing.
Completely. And I think that, it's so important that the educational piece, it's not just actually doing something for them, but doing something with them, right? It's really holding their hand, which you do, and walking them through this whole process, which, goes into this next piece, because I know that financial investing can feel so overwhelming for most people. I know that you found that most people, when you talk about the subject, it's a lot, because most people really don't have a grasp of it. And simplifying the way that we look at it is really one of your many strengths and areas of expertise. Can you talk about the simplification of finance? Because I even know that that's one of your taglines, and it's really important that we discuss that so that people can get to know and understand how you not only educate, you're not only helping them with managing, their finances, their wealth, and all of these other areas, but the simplification in something that most of us find to be so overwhelming. I think there's something that's very reassuring in that, and I would really love for you to talk into that if you could.
No, I appreciate that. Well, it's funny, Jordana. I know you and I spoke a couple days back about this, and my personal gift is that I have a natural ability to help people who, through education, who feel overwhelmed and alone in a time that is very complicated in their lives. As time goes on, finances can overwhelm a person. And so we've found that by simplifying a person's finances, they get to a place where they are in a much more peaceful, a place of peace. And so not only is there peace, but rather there is a lifelong relationship that gets created by the education that we provide. So my gift really is that we're able to provide education in a way that creates lifelong relationships with my clients.
And if you could, that's incredible, because, so many times, and I know a lot of people, if we have comments, please chime in. We would love to hear from you. Oh, listen, Ellen Kaplan, he is very patient as he is educating. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. He really, you can tell, that's why I couldn't wait to have him on, because his demeanor, right, the way that he presents is so very calming. And not only is he knowledgeable, but he brings that calm to situations, just like he was explaining. So he is patient, and we're going to talk about that even more in the next half, but it is so important. So, Matt, when you were talking about the educational piece and the relationships that you're building, I really would love for you, before we go to a break, I would love for you to talk about that, because the time that you're not transactional. You're really about building these relationships with families. It's not even just individuals. These are generational, investments of time and people. And so can you talk a little bit about that? Because I know you're going to share stories in future shows. I think that that's something that people should really learn about you. I think that's important.
Well, oftentimes people are afraid to reach out to their professional, their advisor, their attorney, their accountant. And by the way, oftentimes you're dealing with multiple professionals. And so people feel that they're too busy, or they make excuses in their mind as to why. And sometimes advisors are charging hourly for their time. So if you're calling your CPA, they're billing you hourly, and attorneys are charging hourly. Right. Oftentimes clients will do their own thing and not reach out to the advisors, where we feel that by spending time with clients that is needed and the education that is created, and we're not racing out of there. You spend as much time as you want to, as you need to, with a good, strong advisor that can help answer questions. That is how relationships are built. Right. Relationships are not built by spending 20 seconds or 20 minutes with an advisor and then not talking to them a year later. It's as much time as needed to build that relationship is really important.
Completely agree, and that is what separates you. You know, the next question I was going to ask you. There are it's really an observation that I'd love you to speak into. There are so many financial and wealth advisors out there, and I know that's really not the term that you like to be known for because you wear so many hats, but that is one of your areas of expertise. And just for people who are getting to know you through this show and listening to you, if I would ask you what makes you different and separates you from the rest, what would you say? Oh, just want to add this comment here. We are watching and impressed with your guest. Sounds like he makes his clients feel secure. He absolutely does. Thank you so much for sharing that observation. It is spot on.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So what would you say would summarize what differentiates you from the other wealth and financial advisors that are out there? If you would be able to share that. I mean, obviously it's the time that you take and all of your credentials, but what do you think that defines that for you? That you would...
Well, a lot of advisors don't have the credentials. Let's start with the credibility. Financial advising and wealth management has had some credibility drivers that are missing in other advisors. So, for example, how many financial advisors are attorneys? How many of them are accountants? How many of them spend all the time they need with their clients, educating and teaching? Oftentimes, the financial industry feels like a mystery. And so we're able to unpack, educate, teach, and show what it is that we do. We're very transparent. We spend the time that is needed. And we're very accessible. Clients are able to call me. They get my cell phone oftentimes, and we're able to talk as much as we need to get things taken care of based on their needs. And it's goal-based.
That's incredible. Well, those are a lot of things that differentiate you. And so how can someone who's watching or listening and they are looking, for a financial advisor, they are looking for somebody to really help them, that somebody is going to help them and their family with their needs, how can they contact you for a consultation?
So I can be reached at my office, 954-771-0100. That's 954-771-0100. Or my website is buildingfinancialsolutions.com. So that's Building Financial Solutions, the name of my company.com.
Fantastic. Well, Matt, this has been incredible and very interesting to learn more about you and to share this with everyone, your knowledge and expertise and passion. And don't go anywhere. We're going to be coming back just after a break with our amazing sponsors, Matthew Bodkin with Building Financial Solutions. Thank you so much for being here. Look forward to continuing the conversation just in a minute. I'm Jordana Foster with the Go Beyond Show. We will see you back here in just 1 minute. Thank you.
Does your pool have a leak? Pool leaks can be extremely costly, mostly because many homeowners don't realize the difference between normal evaporation and a leak. With over 20 years of expertise, LeakWorks provides premier leak detection, repair and pool equipment for pools, spas, and fountains. We've performed thousands of leak detections and repairs for both residential and commercial swimming pools throughout South Florida. We provide comprehensive leak detection using the latest state-of-the-art ultrasonic equipment to dive pools. We specialize in leak detection and repairs, skimmers, pumps, filters, main drains, heaters, lights, saltwater systems, and so many more. Call us at 954-629-3654 or email us at leakworksflorida@gmail.com to set up an appointment. Honest, reliable, dependable, licensed, and insured. LeakWorks. When it comes to pools, we have the tools and expertise to get the job done right.
Concierge Software creates technology to help small and medium-sized businesses save time and money. Concierge Software sets up the IT infrastructure, which includes your computer, telephone, cloud system, network, email, and security. Concierge Software can help you with business automation by developing software, providing accounting software with Sage Intacct, setting up online sales and e-commerce, and customizing apps. call Conceat Software at 954-874-9093 or Conceat.com. Conceat Software, IT to help you work smarter.
At Building Financial Solutions, we understand that finances, inheritances, and retirement can be stressful, overwhelming, and complicated, and we simplify it together. We guide you through the process of preparing for today and tomorrow. We specialize in investments, inheritances, rollovers, annuities, estate planning, and insurance. Contact us for a complimentary consultation at 954-771-0100 or at our website, www.buildingfinancialsolutions.com. Building Financial Solutions, simplifying finance. Securities offered through Avantax Advisory Services, member FINRA and SIPC. Insurance services offered through Avantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through an Avantax affiliated agency.
You've been listening to Go Beyond. If you want to be part of the show as a guest, highlighting your business, or you would like more information about the content of the show, email me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com or share your thoughts and call me at 888-565-1470. Well, welcome back to the Go Beyond Show. I'm your host, Jordana Foster, and I would like to thank my amazing sponsors. First, LeakWorks, which is your expert in pool leak detection and leak repairs, as well as all types of pool repairs, residential and commercial, over 25 years in the business. Contact leakworks.com. Also would like to thank Conceat Software, IT services, software development, and business automation, IT to help you work smarter. We all need to work smarter. And my newest sponsor, I'm thrilled to welcome Building Financial Solutions, a private wealth management firm that helps you simplify finance. So welcome my wonderful guest, my amazing guest, Matthew Bodkin from Building Financial Solutions. We are talking all about how to simplify finance, and Matthew is the expert in this. So Matt, welcome back, and we're going to continue the conversation.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. This is wonderful. I think this is really benefiting a lot of people, and they know that they can reach out to you and really have a wonderful consultation on things that have been troubling them. You know, they might feel overwhelmed with, and like you said, they might feel alone, and they need that support from somebody who is not only knowledgeable, but also cares and is going to take the time with them. So another unique benefit of working with you that I want you to talk about and Building Financial Solutions is that you are the one primary go-to person. I really want you to talk about this because for their financial needs. One contact person, not 2, 3, 5. Can you talk about that, please?
Sure. So oftentimes in people's lives, they have many professionals. So if you think about this, you might have an insurance professional. You might have a CPA, an accountant. You might have a lawyer, maybe a couple of lawyers. You might have a wealth advisor, and maybe a couple other advisors I may not even be mentioning. And you're coordinating these 5 or 6 people all at one time.
Right.
And imagine being able to work with one person that has the credentials, one point of contact that you can talk to about each of these different areas. And that's how we operate. We're like the quarterback or the financial captain for our clients. So that's one way we're able to simplify.
That's a huge benefit. And that also, you know, when you're talking about peace of mind for something that is so personal, right? That they're looking for that trust, to be able to know that you are that go-to within your organization, within your business. I think that that's incredibly reassuring. So I think that's a wonderful benefit for people to be able to utilize Building Financial Solutions and have you as that one go-to person under this huge umbrella of services that you offer. So each month, I'm excited to say that we will be focusing on different aspects of your business because there are so many valuable financial services that you provide to your clients. What are some of those topics that the audience can look out for? I just kind of want to tease them.
Sure. So some of the upcoming topics, are going to be inheritances. And what is the first thing you do when a loved one passes? Or perhaps you want to support a friend. What are some of the steps that can be taken? Investments and investment reviews and rollovers, and what to do, and how that works, and some of the steps that are taken there. The pros, cons, and myths of annuities, an industry that's been around for many, many years, has some buzzwords. It has some positives and negatives, and retirement plans and planning, and what it's like to actually experience retirement, how to save for retirement, what some of the myths and secrets behind retiring properly will be.
Well, that's an amazing assortment and selection of services that you offer that everybody can benefit from. So I'm really excited for future segments as well for us to unpack that with you. You know, you really put people at ease with your knowledge and expertise and your desire to simplify the process. I want to, again, how can someone contact you who's watching or listening to contact you to schedule a complimentary consultation?
So one way is to go to our website and just contact us. And that's buildingfinancialsolutions.com. And of course, our phone number is 954-771-0100. That's 771-0100.
Wonderful. So what types, I'm sure a lot of people who are watching and listening, they're wondering what types of clients that you serve. Are they individuals or are they businesses? What does your ideal client look like?
Oftentimes, we're dealing with individual clients, personal relationships where we're helping with personal finances. However, we do some business work as well with actually putting retirement plans in place. We've done 401k takeovers and pensions, and there is some business solutions as well. But primarily, it's personal relationship that gets created with a person's, finances.
Right. Fantastic. So I know I can't believe we have 2 more minutes left. I just want to tell you how fast this went. There's so much to cover. I want everybody to understand that how generous you are with your time, with your knowledge, sharing it, and how much you are really dedicated and committed to helping people understand and simplify finance on their terms. And again, buildingfinancialsolutions.com and Matthew Bodkin, I really want to thank you so much for being here, sharing your knowledge and expertise with us, and really exploring things that make people feel overwhelmed when it comes to the financial arena and what we can do and how you can help us.
And I appreciate that. They say knowledge is power, but actually the ability to share knowledge, to transform people's lives, is what really changes and builds those relationships. And I appreciate you having me on the show, Jordana. Thanks for having me here.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure, and I'm so glad to be able to share your knowledge and expertise and your passion with everyone else. It's quote time, so I want to share this with you. Listen to how this goes. The goal isn't more money. The goal is living your life on your terms. And think about what your terms look like. And contact Matthew Bodkin from Building Financial Solutions to help you with your financial needs and your goals for the future. Matthew Bodkin, thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here and look forward to more segments with you. I'm Jordana Foster with the Go Beyond Show. Join us here every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Matt, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Be well, everyone. Have a good night.
Securities offered through Avantax Advisory Services, member FINRA and SIPC. Insurance services offered through Avantax Advisory Services. Insurance services offered through an Avantax affiliated agency.
Thank you for watching Go Beyond. Tune in next week as we continue to explore effective ways to help you go beyond your limiting beliefs to unlock your true potential to thrive personally and professionally. Learn how to take you and your business to the next level. Contact me at readysetgobeyond@gmail.com. Like and share my video, because sharing is caring. Contact me at 305-753-6758 or go to my website at